Hey guys, we got some Terraria here, and I'll do a little bit of explaining before we go into this next clip. So, here's me, the healer. I've been wearing my Spectre armor, which gives me significantly less damage, but a percentage of my magic damage will heal the person with the lowest health in the party. And my friend Slacker here, he's a designated DPS. He's also wearing Spectre armor. Can't really tell, but he's wearing some vanity armor above it. But he is dedicated for magic damage only, so he's got the same armor but slightly different. And then my friend Dalton here, just in the middle of all of these dudes, he's somewhere. You can't really see him, you can find his nameplate, but his basic job is just to tank everything. And you can see him coming up here, a little bit just moving around, just showing you that like the enemies are truly following him, and they're kind of just focusing on him. These guys are called pumpkins. They're the sort of final boss of this Halloween moon event. So we've been doing this for quite a while, and we've kind of got a bit of a system going on, as you can see. I'm laying down some rain clouds above, and some rainbows, and an occasional magnetic sphere, just to maintain the damage numbers on these guys and to maintain the heals of the party. Slacker's pretty much doing the same thing as me, although he has a few other whirlwind things you can see there. They're little magic tornadoes or whatever, and so he's just laying down some really high damage numbers, while I'm just maintaining everyone's health up to a very reasonable amount. And Dalton is basically just sitting there swinging around his sword. There's not much to really say, I guess. Being a tank class is pretty self-explanatory. He has a very well set up set of accessories. He's got the Lucky Charm, which will give him longer invincibility after being hit. So he can just sit there, and he'll only get hit once every like 2 seconds or something. He has the beetle armor, which is ideal for this because it draws most enemy aggro, I guess. But as these pumpkins are obviously demonstrating, it's very effective. His armor also gives him insane amounts of defense, and he's also very proud of the fact that he's a paladin. So he's got the paladin shield, which will take a 25% damage done to us, so that gives us an extra little bit of survivability for any of these like occasional flying blades that come and hit us. And yeah, you'll see also these flying blades, they sort of go off just random directions in the screen, and this has actually been a bit of a problem for us. This area that we've constructed gives us a lot of life regen with the heart lanterns and the campfire in the middle, although it's kind of hard to see right now. But it is fairly close. You'll see on the mini-map there I have a mushroom farm a little bit to the left, and to the left of that is our apartment building, which has all of our NPCs in it. And throughout this little clip you've probably seen a few of them die. There's a few of Dalton's rockets just flying out. Those are created from his sword. He's got the Terra Blade or Tetra Blade, I can't quite remember the name of it, but it is the hardest hitting sword, and with all of his melee attack speed buffs from his accessories, it shoots a lot of rockets and it swings really fast. But anyways, a lot of our NPCs are dying to these flying blades as they go through walls and just generally just kill everybody. I think this is the first fight where one of our NPCs that's been with us for quite a while, his name is Gus. He's the fisherman quest NPC or whatever. We haven't really dealt with him much, but he's been the only NPC really to have survived like multiple of these nights. You might be wondering why I managed to not run out of mana while continuously casting spells and not using any potions. This is because I have a accessory that called like some sort of chain cuffs or something. It took a lot of accessories to build, but they will give me energy based on how much damage is done to me before my armor takes away. So like, say if something does 100 damage to me, and then I have like 48 armor or 42 armor, something like that, it'll give me 100 energy and only do about 60 damage to me. But this is actually making these occasional flying knives extremely useful for me, because I can get hit every once in a while just to maintain my full energy and just basically instantly heal it with the energy that I just got. So it's a great like circle of healing. Basically, I heal myself, get more energy from taking damage, and then I heal it back, and it's just honestly a great combination for any team focused things, or if you're just planning on taking lots of damage and don't want to use any mana potions. Speaking of other accessories that I have some magnets, which will increase pickup range for mana stars, another great way to get mana back to heal yourself or your teammates. I also have a sorcerer's emblem, which will significantly counteract my decrease in magic damage. So my hood gives me like 40% less damage, which is really significant. But to counteract this, the emblem gives me 15% more. So it's quite a lot, considering that a lot of other accessories give you like +4 if you enchant them like a lot, or like +3 damage. So it's really difficult to get your damage up. Another thing I did was I got the crystal ball buff, which is like a 10-minute buff that gives you extra damage for magic. You can just buy those from the wizard. Really important in terms of my equipment. I think I forgot to mention one of Dalton's is he's got a shield that will give him immunity to knockback, so he won't be pushed out of that like giant mass of monsters that he's in right now. But in terms of accessories for Slacker, I honestly don't know. We haven't really been with him together much. It's the first fight we're doing with him actually. Normally it's just me and Dalton, and it takes a lot longer without a strong DPS. So he's helping out a lot here, and so yeah, we might do some more collab stuff with him. We'll be taking on the Frost Moon, which is the Christmas holiday night event thing. Fishron for the first time, so that'll be fun. You can see here it's the end of the night, all the pumpkins disappear. The tree ants guys don't seem to disappear in the morning, so we can just finish them off real quick. And here we go, we're looking at a ton of loot. There's Dalton just coming up and collecting all of those hearts. It is Christmas season, so hearts are replaced with candy canes, and mana crystals are replaced with like sugar plums or something for the time being. Slacker just jumped down, as you saw, and instantly filled up his inventory, and you can see he didn't make much of a dent. So this is really an easy way to get gold, but the hardest part about it is truly the inventory management. Just picking up all of these things and going and selling them or sorting them is so much more painful than actually doing the event. It's also a great way to save gold on enchanting, because just the sheer amount of drops that you'll get from this, you're bound to get like a godly or whatever enchantment you want. This is also a great way of farming ammo for any ranged weapons, if you happen to be using one that drops from this event. But yeah, that about does it for this little video.